Hello, everyone. My name is Colleen Brunetti, and I'm a children's author. I am so excited today to read to you my book, Aidan the Wonder Kid Who Could Not Be Stopped, a food allergy and intolerance story. Do you know what food allergies and intolerances are? Well, if you have one, you probably know very, very well. It's when a food that is safe or healthy for some people is not safe or healthy for your body. This is my cat, Macaroon. He's brand new to our house, and I keep trying to put him in a little cage so I can make this video for you, and he's crying, and he's crying, and he wants to come out and join. So we're gonna let him be in the video and see how this goes. Maybe someday he'll have a book of his own. So anyway, if you have a food allergy or an intolerance, you know it's really important to avoid those foods. But what if you don't have one? Well, even if you don't have a food allergy or intolerance, chances are really good you have a friend who does, because up to 2 children in every classroom has a food allergy or intolerance. So let's read about Aidan the Wonder Kid Who Could Not Be Stopped and see how he learns to take care of his body and feed it just right. The book is illustrated by my friend, Mr. Dan Karsten, and he is amazing at drawing the pictures, so make sure you look at those pretty closely as we go through. Aidan the Wonder Kid Who Could Not Be Stopped, a food allergy and intolerance story. Aidan was a boy who loved many things. He loved his mom, his dad, his baby sister, and his dog Rocco, of course. But he loved to do things too, lots of things. He loved to read, he loved to dance, he loved to build, he even loved school, and recess, best of all. Do you know any kids like that? More than anything else in the world, Aidan loved to move. In fact, he had secret energy powers. He was Aidan the Wonder Kid Who Could Not Be Stopped. When he ran, his feet barely touched the ground. When his family visited the ocean, he seemed to soar over the beach, his toes just skimming the sand. He almost never walked anywhere. What fun was walking when you could practically somersault your way through life? Why stroll into the living room when a front flip across the couch could get you there that much faster? Rocco was Aidan's trusty sidekick. A boy and his dog are a mighty team indeed. Together, they would take over the backyard and go on grand adventures, leap the playscape in a single bound, score a soccer goal to the roar of an adoring crowd, race a bike up and down the road so fast they were barely a blur. Rocco would get quite worn out, but Aidan, he would keep on moving and running and flipping and loving life. That's what Wonder Kids Who Could Not Be Stopped do. Yes, being a Wonder Kid was very good indeed. However, Aidan had a little problem. It seemed he got sick a whole lot. Much too often, something sucked those superpowers right out of him. His nose bothered him. His tummy bothered him. And his fevers bothered him. On those days, there was no running, jumping, flipping, or scoring soccer goals in front of adoring crowds. When Aidan was sick, it was no fun at all. Thankfully, Aidan's mom was super smart, as moms often are. And after some detective work and a trip to a doctor, she figured out the secret answer to his troubles. It seemed there were 2 little things that could take away Aidan's energy powers in one mighty swoop. Things so small, so tiny, so unexpected that if it weren't for super smart detective mom, they might never have been found at all. And those things were dairy and wheat. A glass of milk could send Aidan from the Wonder Kid Who Could Not Be Stopped to a sniffly, drippy, fevery, icky, droopy boy who could barely muster a smile. A bite of bagel could leave his knees aching and his mood swirling like a thundercloud. Both made his tummy ache. Aidan could not have these foods anymore. Now, instead of feeling like a Wonder Kid, Aidan was just wondering, what about pizza? What about ice cream? And oh no, what about birthday parties? Would all his friends have treats without him? Luckily, super smart detective mom had a secret power of her own, and she was quite the mad scientist in the kitchen. Together, Aidan and mom worked to find new foods to try, foods that left him with all his super energy powers and not feeling droopy and sniffly with no fun at all. As it turned out, Mom wasn't the only one who was super smart. Aidan was really smart too, and he quickly learned that when he fed his body exactly what it needed, his superpowers were better than ever. Now he could run and jump and flip every day, and he almost never got sick anymore. So it was really okay by him if he had a special kind of no-milk ice cream at a birthday party or brought his own cake. He even learned to love tacos without cheese. Aidan was also a super-duper taco eater, by the way. Then something even more amazing happened. Aidan met kids who had to eat just right for their bodies. Every single one of them had a different food that took away their superpowers. Each one of them had their best superpowers when they fed their bodies just right. Liam couldn't have gluten. Lily couldn't have nuts, and she carried a special magic wand to give her medicine right away, just in case she came across some. Jackson wasn't allergic to anything, but he sure felt his best when he cut down on the candy and ate more fruits and veggies. And were they sad about it? Nope, no way, not one bit. It seemed that if they ate just what their bodies needed, no more and no less, then they could band together as the Wonder Kids who could not be stopped. And the fun was just beginning. The end. So I hope you enjoyed my story about Aidan the Wonder Kid. If you'd like to learn more about me and the books that I write, please visit ColleenBrunetti.com. And you can drop me a little note and tell me what you thought of the book. I would love to hear from you. Have a great day.